Hi, I'm Sarah from theholymess.com, www.theholymess.com, and that's because life is messy, isn't it? But it's also holy when we give our lives over to God. And on my website, I write about balancing faith, family, and fitness. And I've been doing a series this last week as I'm trying out live Facebook. And I've been doing a series about how to make good decisions and how to make good, godly decisions. And today we are talking about waiting on God. Waiting on God. And if you feel like you are waiting on God right now for some type of situation going on in your life, or a decision that you're trying to make and you feel like God just isn't giving you clear direction, maybe you could put something in the comments right now. So you could just say, yes, I feel like I'm waiting on God right now for something to go on. Or if you feel comfortable doing so, you could even tell us what it is that you're waiting on. So if you'd like to make a comment and tell us, yes, I'm waiting right now for something in my life, or if you'd like to tell us what you're waiting on, that would be really great. We'd love to see what that is. So we're talking about waiting on God. So first, I'd like to share one of the most famous or popular passages in the Bible that talks about waiting. So this is from Isaiah chapter 40, and it's verses 30 and 31. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. That's such an encouragement for times that we are waiting, that God will keep us going and help us endure. But I have a challenge for you today. For those times that you feel like you're waiting on God and things just aren't going the way that you want them to be going, a couple of different thoughts that I have for you. The first one is, I think that there are a lot of times that God actually gives us a very clear direction. God gives us a very clear direction. And we say no. We just really don't want to do what it is that God tells us to do. So I want to challenge you, and I want you to think about that in your life. Is it really true that you're waiting on God? Or is it more that God has already given you a direction and you're just hesitating, or you're just flat out saying no? So if you're just joining us, I'd encourage you to put a comment in the comments and tell us, are you waiting on God? Do you feel like you're waiting on God for something right now? Or if you even feel comfortable, you can tell us what it is that you're waiting for. So yes, I feel like I'm waiting for something right now, or no, or if you'd like to share what it is, you could share that too. So I just gave a challenge that I think sometimes God does reveal what it is we're supposed to do, but we say no because we don't want to do it or we're hesitant to do it. And then the other thing is, I think sometimes it's the other way around, that actually God is waiting on us. He has given us a clear direction of where we need to go, but we hesitate. My husband and I have had a situation this last year with one of our kids who has a lot of needs and things going on, and we've just been hesitant to make this decision that we knew we probably needed to do to help move forward in the direction we needed to go with some of what was going on. And we just went back and forth with this really big decision for a number of different reasons, for financial, and we knew that it would just be emotionally painful, and it's just such a tough decision. And I look at that and I think, it was so easy for us to say, well, we're waiting for God to open another door, or we're waiting to see if this might happen, or waiting to see if that might happen. And maybe those things were true, but maybe that was God. God had clearly given us a direction, but God was waiting on us. And I want to read for you Isaiah 30, verse 18, which I think speaks so clearly to this. So Isaiah 30, verse 18. Yet the Lord longs to be gracious to you. He rises to show you compassion. For the Lord is a God of justice. Blessed are all who wait for him. And another translation that I read of this said, the Lord longs to be gracious to you. It said the Lord waits to be gracious to you. He rises to show you compassion. I think there are times, not that God is just sitting around waiting for us, but he has blessings in store for us. He's given us a clear direction of where to go, but he holds back because he's waiting for us to be obedient to him. So there's a challenge for you to think about today for decisions that you have to make or direction in your life. Is it really that you're waiting on God, or that God is waiting for you? He's given you a clear path. Now it's your turn to walk in it. Thanks for following along today.